I mean no disrespect to Twilight Princess. In fact, I love Twilight Princess. I even made a video about looking at the development of Twilight Princess, but Nintendo did something in E3 2011 that I believe is disrespectful. Look at my boy. Look at the Armagoma. You can change the time of day, change different camera angles. This, ladies and gentlemen, is known as the Zelda HD experience, or simply the Zelda Wii U tech demo. This is what I believe The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD should have looked like. Look at the comparison of Wind Waker versus Wind Waker HD. Now look at Twilight Princess versus Twilight Princess HD. Again, don't get me wrong, Twilight Princess HD does look good. Nintendo for sure went back and redid the textures and did some quality of life improvements, but coming from seeing the amazing upgraded graphics from Wind Waker HD, 15-year-old me was honestly expecting more when it came to Twilight Princess HD. Going back to the tech demo, some of you may not know what a tech demo is. To quickly explain it, a tech demo is a focused demonstration, often a prototype or specialized software, designed to showcase the core capabilities, performance, or specific new features of a technology, idea, or product to a particular audience. Unlike a fully developed product, a tech demo is incomplete but well polished to clearly illustrate a technology's potential, proving its feasibility, and convincing stakeholders like investors, partners, or journalists of its viability. Thank you, Google. So all in all, just like the name states, it's a technical demonstration. The Zelda demo looks amazing, showcasing what, at the time, a full-blown HD Zelda game would look like on the Wii U. The demo starts with Link entering a dungeon room and is then attacked by an Armagoma. My guess is this dungeon is of course the Temple of Time, as this is where Link does face Armagoma in Twilight Princess. And it's also just the vibes that I was getting looking at the demo here. There really isn't anything you as the player can do, but on the Wii U gamepad, which had circle pads at the time and not a full-on traditional analog sticks, you were actually able to change the time of day, showcasing the level of lighting and shadow details, and as well as able to change the camera angles. You also had a button that would allow you to just display the demo onto the Wii U gamepad itself, showing off that yes, if someone decided they wanted full control of the TV, you are still able to continue playing on the gamepad. This was honestly a giant marketing thing that they actually used for the Wii U back then when it was first launching. They really try to showcase that, hey, if somebody is using the TV, you can still go ahead and keep on playing on the gamepad. We have a map, and even though we couldn't do this in the demo, but Nintendo did confirm stuff like item management would be a thing in future Zelda games, and really any other game if developers choose to add said functions onto the second display. Another neat thing that I discovered was that Nintendo was pretty smart in saying in interviews, one being with Eiji Aonuma, stating that despite Satoru Takizawa, the art director of Twilight Princess, developing the technical demo, a Legend of Zelda game on the Wii U may have a different art style, citing the differences and response gained from the Space World 2000 demo and the Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker. From those of you who don't know, the Legend of Zelda tech demo used for the Nintendo GameCube showcased a Link and Ganondorf fighting, using a realistic at the time graphics. Many people saw this and expected this to be the actual brand new Zelda game, and it wasn't until the following year in Space World where we actually officially saw the Wind Waker shown off for the first time, and to many people there was a lot of disappointment. Honestly, I hope you guys all enjoyed this quick little video. I have been wanting to talk about this tech demo for such a long time now because I personally believe that they should have used this for an updated Twilight Princess HD, but I also very aware, at least now, that this was again a tech demo, pushing the capabilities of the Wii U in just a simple little room battle against Armagoma. They for sure had to do a lot if they wanted to keep this art style, I feel like, and in reality, at the time, the developers for Breath of the Wild simply used Wind Waker HD and Twilight Princess HD as a basis to test the potential art style they would want to use for that game. All in all, the tech demo is beautiful, and unfortunately, I wouldn't be surprised if Nintendo has now scrapped the whole thing and is lost to the great void, but I do hope that maybe someday they will see this tech demo and potentially use this art style for their future Zelda title. Here, just seeing, the fairy there flying around with Twilight Princess Link, the level of detail in Armagoma and just the entire area there. It honestly is just a shame that we just never received a game using this type of art style. So Nintendo, if you guys for some reason or somebody in Nintendo is watching this video, please do the fans a favor and either give us a little tech demo of just this room specifically and you actually able to control Link and fight Armagoma, or actually use, again, the art style of this and actually make a full-blown game out of it. that would just be amazing. And yeah, so that's basically it, guys. There's not really much, again, info about the tech demo. So I don't want to go on too much of a ramble, but yeah, I just wanted to gush over this little tech demo as I've been rewatching a lot of Wii U stuff for another specific video that I'm planning on working on. So yeah, with that being said, see you later, guys.